Hey, welcome to Paints and Sprays. My name's Cliff Hangover. Today, I'm gonna tell you about my wife, named Martha. Now, Martha is living in my house. She lives downstairs. And what's interesting about Martha is that she doesn't think that men can cook. And every day, I say, Martha, cooking is the manliest thing you can do. Everyone cooks. 2 people in my family that cooked. My Uncle Joe and my stepfather, Uncle Joe. Now, listen to this, alright? What I'm going to teach you to make today, I grew up in the Great Smoky Mountains, alright? So, in the Smoky Mountains, what we would do, and not actually in the mountains, but outside the mountains, what we do is we make a special treat. And it's sort of like if you have any sort of leftover meal or anything like that, usually pertaining to some kind of meat, it's really great. Now, list of simple ingredients you're going to need to make this sort of meat dish. And it's going to be ketchup, mayonnaise, raw meat, water, cat tranquilizers, and sea salt. So, now here's the first thing you're going to do, right? Take the raw meat and really smell it. Get everything about it. When you're cooking, a lot of people just sort of do it. They get the job done, but they don't really, sort of, they don't know what they're doing. Get this raw meat, alright? Now, this raw meat is still frozen solid. So, it's going to be kind of hard and you might want to let it thaw a bit, but rip it in half like this. And put that there. Alright. Now, it's going to get your hands a little messy, this raw meat. So, get ready for that. Alright, so now we're sort of going to make like a glaze over this meat with ketchup. First things first, ketchup. And do this. Just get this here. You can get a close-up of this. This is perfect. Ketchup. Okay. And then, next thing we need is a little bit of old-fashioned mayonnaise. I like to use light mayonnaise because it's healthier. And I'm gonna do this now. Write this right here. Alright, now let me tell you a little story while I'm doing this. When I was growing up, I used to have a friend named Daniel. Who's got their own cooking show now, motherfucker? Not Daniel. Daniel was a real pig in the ass. What he'd do is he'd come over every day and he'd throw water balloons at my front yard. And I'd say, Daniel, here, can you get the camera in my face? Is it in my face? I'd say, Daniel, you motherfucker, quit throwing water balloons in my yard. Just because I'm gay and my dad's gay didn't mean you have to do any of that shit. What the fuck are you doing? So, there you go. And as you can see now, we sort of pulled this out 15 minutes later. This is what it looks like. You're going to want to let this marinate for a while. And then this is the neat part. This is where the water comes in. And my hands are messy. Messy, messy. Can't get the water open. My hands are too sticky. Cat tranquilizers. Now, if you have like an old person in your family or anything like that, this is what these bad boys are for. And it's about a pretty cheap amount per pill. And then you're going to want like sort of rock salt. This is sort of going to be able so you can keep it for a really long period of time. There we go. So here we are. We've got rock salt, the meat, the ketchup, your pills, your animal tranquilizers. You're just going to mix it together like this. Jacob, do you think you could get sort of a finishing shot right here on this? Get a little close up. And then, so yeah, see how this looks right here. And then, you got this whole sauce at the bottom, you just sort of dip it up like that, get a big little chunk, make sure you got a lot of sauce on it, and eat it. I can go under the bridge near I-45 and get a blowjob from a dead guy.